I'm going to kill Benedetto for asking me to do this because it seemed like a good idea at the time, and now I'm suddenly very nervous. Can everybody hear me okay? Yep. Okay, great. I'm Thea from NS Design, as you heard, here to tell you my 10 quick tips for LinkedIn success. Now, first of all, show of hands, how many people on LinkedIn? Good, pretty much everybody. Now, a show of hands of how many people feel like they're actually using it to its fullest potential? Okay, good. Well, I'm just hoping that you'll go away with just one tip that you think, I'm going to try that when I get home later. So first off, we'll start off with a helpful headline. Make it interesting. Avoid sticking business development manager at Acme Widgets, because that tells me nothing about you or your company. And if you don't change the default kind of text there, it's just going to show your most recent job position as your headline. So you have to remember that you're more than your job title. So giving a bit more interest kind of to what you are, who you are. Just like if you were walking up to somebody in a room here, how would you introduce yourself and describe what you do to them? And also, you know, because a lot of people don't really realize and change this and make this interesting, they're losing out on search optimization. Headline title is the first area for LinkedIn that you really need to optimize for this. Second, change the website. In LinkedIn, it says company website or blog. And I can't tell you how many of my contacts just have left that default text and not put in what their actual website's name is or their blog's name is. Again, missing out on search optimization. Now to the picture. Avoid just leaving it blanked out, that gray little avatar, not very attractive. Also, don't put your logo as your profile picture. And it's not Facebook, so don't put holiday snaps or, you know, your cropped up picture on your night out with your mates, you know. Think professional. Always put your best face forward. Now to the profile. Don't make it read like your CV with bullet points listing all your little tasks that you do at work. Again, totally boring. So use, you know, positive wording, good grammar, good spelling. Write it in Word and paste it in if you have to. And make people really want to connect with you, because that's what LinkedIn is all about, connecting. Be personal. If you're going to add somebody to your network, start off by saying where you saw them, heard of them, how you came across them, if you've met them, etc. Or if you share contacts or a group together. Be personal. And don't put friend if you're not actually friends and you've never met them, because there's nothing that personally annoys me more than when somebody does that. So change the default text, put something that is makes you worth connecting to. I mean, recently, in fact, some guy in Glasgow just did that. I've never heard of him, don't know anything about him, and he put friend, and I didn't see any reason why he wanted to connect with me. And to me, it's not necessarily a numbers game. I go for quality, not just quantity. So for groups, if you don't know a person and you want to engage with them, groups are a great way to kind of get your foot in the door. Join a group that they may be on, start engaging, and then make the kind of connection that way. Groups are also an amazing opportunity to learn information, find jobs, promote yourself or your company or what have you. And on one of the local groups here recently, there was a post about a free, fully funded trip to Cannes to the first person that replied. And hey, guess who replied? Now off next week. And this is something that never would have happened had I not been on this group engaging. Woohoo! So there you go. As for recommendations, you can use them to get them from your current boss, thank you Gary for my recent recommendation, or past colleagues or suppliers or customers. Some people have no recommendations at all and other people go to the other end of the spectrum. I personally would opt for a few key good quality recommendations over a mountain, but it may depend on, you know, your sector or your own preference. Tags are something that I absolutely love and only just discovered recently myself, that you can go into your contacts, tag them. So in my case, I might have some that are radio, some that are webby, some that are Glasgow or whatever. And if I want to contact somebody because I'm having an event in Glasgow, I could just type Glasgow. It shows all my contacts that I've tagged with Glasgow, and voila, I can message everybody in a oneer. Now don't use that, you know, too much to the point where you spam people, but it is a really handy way of just targeting exactly who you want to target. Database download is my next suggestion. I recently updated my BlackBerry software, wiped my whole phone book, lost everybody. Oh. So I went on to LinkedIn, did an export of my database, imported it right back to my phone, back in business. And finally, just get connecting. Like anything in life, you get out of LinkedIn exactly what you put into it. And if anybody wants to connect with me, please do so. And don't forget, fill in the space. Don't just say, I want to add you to my network. Thank you.